Hey everybody, it's Christy with Christy Artistry. Thank you for joining me tonight. Before we get started, I just wanted to again wish everyone happy holidays. I know holidays are done now. We finished with Kwanzaa, we finished with Christmas and Hanukkah and New Year's. So we've got everything out of the way. Yesterday was my husband's birthday, so that's all done with, and now we're started the new year and kind of moving on from the holidays and looking forward to spring already. Yeah, I know it's January 3rd, but I look forward to spring from New Year's on. All right, well tonight I'm going to be doing a painting with some new paints that I got. These are some new Master's Touch Pearlized paints. So I bought a few of these to try them out, and I'm going to start out with, I have Pearlized Carbon Black, I have Pearlized Crystal Blue, and then I also bought some Pearlized Bright Gold, these. So this is my color palette for tonight. Okay, so we're going to try out these pearls and see how they act and react and so on and so forth. So I'm going to get the canvas ready, I'm going to bring you down, and we're going to get started. So I'll be right back. I have everything ready for this experiment. And again, what I'm experimenting on is trying to see how these new pearl colors are going to work. So this one is the pearl. It is Pearlized Crystal Blue. I'll show you the cup in a minute. This one is the Pearlized Carbon Black, although it looks like dark blue. And then this little one is the Pearlized Bright Gold. And just so that I can see exactly how these are going to work, because I want to be able to see the Pearlized Black, I'm using a black canvas here, a white canvas here. So we've got our regular flow paints here, and then I've also mixed up some pearl white because I want to, I don't want the black and the blue and the gold to get too hidden, so I'm going to use some pearlized white too. But the pearlized black actually looks like a navy blue to me. It's really dark. A lump in that one. So we'll see if it dries black or if it dries more of a navy blue maybe. Right now it looks really like a navy, beautiful navy blue, but we'll see. All right, the crystal blue. This is the crystal blue, and that is really pretty too. All of these do have a beautiful shimmer to them. This is the gold. This one shimmers the most, of course. And what I found out when mixing these is I only mix these little cups up for this trial, which is more than enough. But you do have to mix them a lot, because I use Floetrol and water, and it took me quite a while to get these to mix thoroughly. But look at the shimmer on that gold. It's so pretty. So I think these are going to come out very interesting. So again, we're going to flood this one with black, we're going to flood this with white, and we're going to use all four colors. We're going to use the pearlized black on the black and the pearlized white on the white, but we're also going to use them on the opposite one. I just want to see what happens just using these four pearlized colors. The plan is, because these are just going to be experiments, is I'm going to pour a puddle of black on this one, a puddle of white on this one, put the colors on top, and we're going to just kind of maybe do like a cup pour, just so I can see. I want to see how they dry. That's what I'm really looking for, is how do these pearlized paints dry using flat, our regular paints as base. What are they going to look like when they're intermingled? The other thing I'm checking is I am using 3 Master's Touch Pearlized, and I'm using 1 Deco Art Pearlized. I want to see if they play nicely together, because I have a lot of the Deco Art paints and I love them, especially the pearls, the extreme sheens and so on. So if they play nice with each other, then I'll probably buy some more Master's Touch and use them with the Deco Art. If they don't, then I'll know that, and then I can make a decision as to whether or not to spend the money to get the additional master's touch that they had. Okay, so let's start. So again, let's start with the black one first. Okay, and this is my leftover base black from the last painting that we had done with the black and the, I think it was a black and white split. So I'm just going to put that much. If I need more, well, no, I better put a little bit more, because I do want it to flow over and I don't want to lose all the pearl colors. So we're going to do that. And then I'm going to put them on the same way on each of the color or the paintings, excuse me, the paintings. So I think what we'll do is we'll start out with the I think I'm going to change my mind already, because if I put black against black, I may not see it. If I put white against white, I may not see it. So I'm going to switch it around. So I'm going to do the crystal blue first on the black. Okay, crystal blue, white. I'm interested in the black, so I'm going to do black next, and then I'm going to do gold. I hope that turns out. And I'm going to do that the same pattern on each of these. So we're going to start out with this one. And again, I'm going to be careful to make sure that I have approximately the same amount of the color on each of the canvases. I'm just going to pour it in the center. So, next I'm going to use Pearlized White. And again, Pearlized White is just to see if they'll play together nicely. So I really don't have to do a lot of the white. I just want some in there to see how they play. If they glob up or cause an issue, then I'll know that that's not going to work. So we'll just drizzle that one. Okay, now the black. Again, the black is this beautiful navy blue right now. So I am very curious. Now in here, it already looks like it's turning black. But in the cup, it looks like a beautiful navy blue. Just need enough to cover this canvas. And again, you know, I don't want to waste. See, there's a glob again. The other paint colors didn't have that glob in them. And these are tubes, so it's not like I can shake them up, but I'm wondering if that's why it's still such a blue color. Again, that's what we're finding out. Are these worth purchasing or not? And for me, anyway. If somebody else has purchased them and loves them, let me know. Okay, I think that's enough of the black. And then let's accent in gold. I really love the flat, or I'm going to call it flat black. It's our regular black, and this crystal blue. It's beautiful. So I'm curious to see how it looks on both white and that what I'm calling flat black. I think that's enough gold. Okay. I'm going to torch that one as soon as I figure out where I put my torch. Okay, sorry about that. So for Christmas, we had, you know, the girls and my son were here, of course, and their family. So what I had to do is I had to clean out this whole dining room. And if you've seen my video that shows you my studio, which is my dining room, I had to clean this all out for our Christmas dinner. Take everything out the table, extend the leaf out, get, you know, 12 people around this table, and so I had to move all my stuff into the spare bedroom after my mother-in-law left, because she was in it before then. And some of the stuff I just ended up shoving places because I didn't know what to do with it. So I stuck my torch up on top of my buffet. So, sorry, I had to get that back down. All right. Okay, so on this one, like I said, we are going to, I don't think I'm going to have enough color, so I'm going to add some black around here, sorry. I just want to be able to flow the design, because the whole point is to see what happens with these colors here. And in order to do that, they need to flow. Kind of like the design the way it is, but I don't know what that would really end up looking like. Okay, so I'm just going to force the color to close up these holes, and that way we can get started. All right, put our white canvas out of the way for a second, and we're going to start moving this one around. So I can tell already that I really like the crystal blue. It's already got a beautiful shimmer. Now the gold I assumed would have a shimmer, and it does, but this crystal blue is such a pretty color. I think it would be gorgeous in an ocean type painting, and I love doing those. So that would be something that I would be interested in doing, and then seeing how it came out. Okay, we're gonna just go to each corner. I'm gonna set this down for a second so I can grab underneath here on the thumbtacks. Sorry, I should be showing you this part, huh? So we're just going to make sure that it gets to every corner on the sides. So back to this corner, because now I want to stretch this out. What better way of seeing how the colors are going to shimmer and react with each other than to spread them out. Going back down to this corner, I see a little glob floating along there. Okay, and I'll just tap that to get that done. That's beautiful. And then over by me, so we're gonna come and set it down again. I love these colors so far. One thing I'm finding with them is they have an, I don't know how to say it, like a slippery texture to them. Does that make sense to anybody? They feel slippery. I don't know how else to describe it. But, I mean, I've played in paint for years now, and this actually has like a slippery feel to it. I'm just going to tap this dry edge, and then it should naturally run down. But we have a lot of extra paint, so I'm going to help it. There we go. That should be about it. Okay. Oh, I'm going to bring this back to center. Yeah, it's real slippery. It's like even hard to hold on to the push pins because it has this slippery feel to it. I don't know. If anybody's experienced that, let me know. Okay, I'm gonna set it down. I am gonna retap this edge because it didn't cover. Yes, I just got black all over my white space, but that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna bring this so you can see it. It's like slick. Does anybody notice that in these pearls? I've not experienced this in the Deco arts. So, yep, that's what I've noticed. Okay, so I love the crystal blue. The black that's in here is this darker color, and it is right now more of a dark navy blue. The black here is my actual pour paint, you know, my actual paint that we poured on to start with. I love how it's coming out so far. And again, this is an experiment. I do see what I think are two globs in here. I'm just going to bring this down again because one of the globs is right there. Okay, and then one is right up here. So I'm going to try to get those out of there before they get set in there. My hands feel really weird. And the black didn't, you know how black sticks to your hands? This is just sort of like a greasy shadow of it. So, we'll see. Okay, so I'm gonna get those globs out of there. There, I was like, where's my tweezers? Okay, found it. Okay, so I see one here. there was a glob, and that was the crystal blue. Okay, and then there was another one that I saw. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Right here. That is a big glob. Okay, that was the black. So again, these paints come in tubes, and if you can't really squish them, you can't really shake them. I mean, you kind of can, but I'm not sure where these globs came from. So that's to me an issue already. I'm looking, I don't see any other ones, but I am going to torch this real quick just to see if we can get the gold to bring out a few more cells. But so far, I am very happy with the actual colors of them. The crystal blue looks like the blue in this cup, so I kind of like it. Okay, so I'm going to gently move this one up out of the way, and I'm going to bring in our white one. Probably should have done the white one first, huh? Alright, I believe yeah, it was this direction. Okay. Since these are cup pours, I'm not too concerned about if they're going to tilt or not, because it's a cup pour. We tilt them anyway. Okay. So, putting them in the same order we did before. The only difference is using white background. And again, this is leftover white from our last painting that we did. I think our last painting was actually a blue Dutch pour. And I am going to put a little more on this time. And I am going to torch it because I just gave it tons of bubbles. Oh yeah, lots of bubbles. So I'm going to swing this around a little bit and get some of those bubbles out. There we go. Okay, here we go. Let's torch it one more time. This will be a good indication if these are actually bubbles or if there's globs in this paint. Nope, bubbles. Alright guys, let's get started again. So we're going to do the same thing. We are going to use the crystal blue, and we're going to pour a huddle of the crystal blue in the center, just like we did the first time. Pretty big one, like so. Yeah, a little bit more. Okay. Next, we are going to use Pearlized, and again, we're just seeing if this Pearlized is going to play nice with the other colors. We had some show up in here, so I'm just going to drizzle like I did before. From there. Okay, I think that's enough. Now we're going to move on to the black. So now we're going to see if the black combines with the white. See how it actually looks blacker on the white than it did on the black. Look blue on the black and looks black on the white. I just want to make sure I get enough in the center here to give us an idea. Remember I said that these paints had to be stirred a lot, and I just saw another glob in there. So weird. Okay, and then our gold. And I love this gold. I mean, the gold in the cup looks gorgeous, so I'm really curious as to what this is going to look like once it dries. And I'm not looking for the exact same pattern or anything like that. That's why I'm just sort of going nutty here, because I want to see how these are going to play together. Because I've already purchased a lot of my other brands of paints, and I do like Master's Touch. But I haven't bought any pearls yet, because like I said, they just came out with these pearls. And I don't want to buy a bunch of additional tubes of paint for colors that I technically already have. I have pearls. I have the Wahoo pearls, I have Deco Art pearls, and I think I even have some, is it Artist Loft maybe? I have a purple. But if they work nice with the other colors, and they're pretty reasonably priced, and if they come out as brilliant as I'm hoping, and as pearly as I'm hoping, then it would be worth the money. Okay, so here we go. Can you guys see that? Yeah. Okay, I would like to move that one up just a hair more, because I really want you guys to be able to see this. Okay. Now, another thought I'm having. I have all these thoughts today. Another thought I'm having is look at all this pretty stuff sitting here. I really don't want to waste that. So while that's, you know, doing its thing for a second here, I am going to take my OXO spatula, and I am going to do my best to scoop up, even if it's a little bit, some of this pearl color that's on the table, because while it's not much, it's all pearl, right? And pearl we can use as an accent on another painting. So while it doesn't look like a lot, it's enough to make an accent on another painting, so why waste it, you know? I have all these plastic cups that I reuse for this, with their little lids. And see, I mean, while it's not a lot, it's got some really pretty pearl in it. So I'll put it with my cup set here, and we'll make a painting out of that. All right, I am seeing that this is flowing this way, which tells me that I turned this the wrong way. So I'm going to turn it this way, check under there for more paint. Okay, we're good. And I'm going to start by grabbing the post this time. Okay, so I would like to start. I want you to be able to see it, so I'm going to turn it this way. Okay, we're going to start, and we are just going to kind of go this way and around. Sorry. And go down that way. Whoa. Oh, see, I can see the pearls so much more, so much clearer on the white. Don't know why. Okay. I think I used the same amount of pearl color on both paintings. Okay, we're gonna go down, get this taken care of. Go down to this one. Now I also see, you guys notice, I'm getting a lot more cells on this white one for some reason. Just see it, flow through it. Okay, now I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna set it down and turn it around towards you guys, like so, and I'll finish off these corners. What I'm seeing here, as I think you are as well, is where the gold on the darker painting absorbed into the black. The white is actually kind of standing out, almost like a snow effect. So we're going to go back this way. And I do see on this painting a lot more of the actual black color, whereas on that painting it still looks blue to me. Okay. Okay. So this is very, very faint and light. Not a bad thing, just different. So, and I'm getting that greasy feeling again. It's like my hands are just so slippery right now. So I'm going to bring this back. Yeah, it's weird. And then I'm going to bring it down. So I'm trying to get this blue spot in the center. Like so. Okay. I'm looking for globs. I don't see any yet. Now, here's what I'm wondering. I understand that the pearl would be like slippery, but what I'm wondering is this issue that I'm seeing on this one caused from my white that I put on there? Okay, not necessarily from the fact that I used these pearl paints, including the Deco art. Is it my white paint that's causing the issue? Okay, here's the two. See where we've got all this? I'm gonna torch that. So, what I like so far is I like the fact that on the black background paint, okay, for lack of a better word, bubbles I see on this one are covered in the black and the blue. Okay, on this one, they're more covered in the pearl and my white paint, which tells me that my Pearlized paints got 8 by that. And I think you guys know what I mean when we say, yeah, the white paint ate the colors. It just took them down. Now, that doesn't mean it's a bad thing, because we don't know what this is going to dry like, right? So if these dry darker and we end up with these little pearl snowflakes all over the place, that could be really pretty. We don't know what this one's going to dry like. This one could dry, you know, really, really dark and blah. I don't know yet. But so far I like this one. All right, so I'm going to bring this one down so that I can bring the black one back over. And I'm just going to pull it on this mat because there's not enough of that white to pick up. Okay, so you can see both of them now. And I'm going to get the camera too and show you up close, but right now I like this one. This one, I almost feel like I could take this background and I could do an actual painting on it of like a snowy scene or something. This one, I'd actually probably like to make it into more of a galaxy painting because I really like the colors on that one. But I'm going to bring you down, and then I'd like to know what you think about the difference in the two. Okay? So I'll be right back. Alright, I decided to start our review on this side so that I could show you the blue, gold, and black painting first, and then I'll walk over to the other side of the table and we'll look at the lighter one. So again, let me know what you think about these pearlized colors. I will show you them when they're dry so that you can see with me whether or not the pearl actually looks pearlized when it's done. Right now, let's take a look. And I am on this side with the lights, so I'm not sure if you're seeing any pearl. I kind of see a glow, but when I get on the other side, if I see it pearlized, I will definitely show you from that side. So that is this one. And I'm not sure if I told you, but I believe these are 12 by 12, so they're just small samples. Okay. Alright, now give me a second, I'll be on the other side. Okay, so this is from the other side, and this is the lighter. This is the white background. And if you notice, I'm going to bring you up close so you can see the snow effect I was talking about, where we have all these tiny little bubbles, which we had on the other painting. I'll show you. I'm going to go slow here. So we have them on this painting. See all the bubbles? But on here, to me, they look like snow. That's the whole painting on this one. Now I really, in my mind, see like a snowy cabin or snowy tree scene on this one. So that might be what I do, is turn it this way so that this is the bottom, and then I think I might paint on some trees and stuff. I just feel like that's what this one needs. Let me know what you guys think in the comments though. What do you think about the white dots on this one versus how the dots on this one in the darker colors look? Okay, I still don't see a pearlized yet. I see shimmer, I guess. I see some shine, but I don't see the pearlized yet. All right, let's look at this one again. And maybe at an angle? I'm not sure. I guess I just don't see it yet. So I'm gonna wait till these dry, and then I will show you the dried results. And you can let me know what you think about both of these. And what do you think about those pearlized colors? Do you think that they're worth purchasing, or do you have some other recommendations for some other pearlized ones? Like I said, you've seen my Oahu ones. You've seen how Deco art works. In some of my paintings, I've done like a pearlized purple, and I use pearlized white a lot. I can't remember if I have any other pearlized ones that I've used. But if you have, like, do you have a pearlized company or brand that you prefer? If so, let me know, because I'll try those out too. Again, my experiment was to check out these pearlized colors from Master's Touch and to see if they would work with Deco art. Okay, because I do buy a lot of pearlized Deco art paints. But let me know what you think. Okay, so again, thank you to all of my subscribers. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you. I apologize. I believe I had missed to put up a video earlier this week, I think it was. I had to have a procedure done, and I thought I had put up an older video to cover while I was out. To those of you that I talked to on email and Facebook and what is it, Instagram, my test results for the stuff they sent to pathology came out negative for breast cancer. So we're good on that. It was just an injury that I had a couple weeks ago that had caused that issue. So everything's fine. I'm doing well. Still a little sore, but no cancer. So we're good there. So thank you for asking, all of you. And until my next video, thank you to my subscribers. Love you guys. You're awesome. And until my next video in 3 days, take care of yourselves and take care of each other.